What's good? This is Theko. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, once you're done with this video, make sure you share this video. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Let's get into it. Canelo Alvarez. Well, his first interview after taking that L from Terrence Bud Crawford, he's explaining himself, and I have a few concerns. And also, he has said some valuable things in that interview. Now, my concerns is, are we seeing the end of an era for Canelo? How many more fights does he really got in him? When he describes how he was feeling in that fight, how there were certain things in that camp that weren't working out a certain way, maybe it's time. As me being a fan, do I want to see the end? I really don't. But I also got to be realistic with myself. He's still young, but Canelo's been in some wars. And I think that his body at this moment is responding, saying, hey, I think we reached our limitation. Could Canelo do better in that Bud Crawford fight? Absolutely, he can. But is his body going to respond to it the way it needs to? You in first gear and you trying to kick it in sixth because the man standing in front of you is going full throttle. Let's be real, man. Crawford did everything right in that match. But also Crawford don't have that kind of miles. What I mean by that, he has taken less damage. He hasn't been in those all-out war boxing matches. He's a smart fighter. He understands the science of it. When I'm watching Canelo, right, and I got a chance to check out that fight again, he didn't do bad, but you could tell he was just outboxed. And when you fight somebody like a Crawford, you ain't try to show him your science behind it, your footwork. But if Canelo couldn't get his rhythm going, what can you do? Crawford got the best out of him. And in a way, as a fan listening to this, it bothers me a little bit because it kind of sounds like excuses, no matter how you look at it. He wants to run it back with Crawford, but he also made it very clear as well, saying, hey, look, if he's retired, it's time to move on, and I got to go do my own thing. A lot of people question Canelo, what is the reason why you're still doing it? But it's very clear that he loves the sport of boxing. He's in it to, hey, I just want to get in there and test myself and see what I'm capable of doing. But watching and listening, I'm starting to realize we might be seeing the end of Canelo real soon. It was fun while it lasted, man. You can't get upset. But there were some valuable things he was saying in the interview that I do respect. And I hope the upcoming fighters understand it's no shade to them. It's no throwing shots at them. It's just saying, hey, you got to work your way to the top, homie. You can't just think that because you got a good few fights here and there, and the minute you make a little bit of money, you put in social media that you're bigger than what you are. We've seen that several times. I've noticed with certain boxers that have a name right now, they're more focused on getting those likes and views on social media, or what I look like, what they're wearing, instead of becoming a world champion. Maybe what it is that their intentions when they get in the boxing game is different from what Canelo grew up from. But also Canelo came from a different time. There wasn't the Instagrams like that, the Facebook, the X, all this social media wasn't like that. You built your name through the newspapers, through DVDs, videos, and all this other stuff, and word of mouth. So he comes from a different time compared to the fighters that are now. What is next for him? That's the real question. Maybe 2 more fights, hang up the gloves, and maybe help out the next boxer coming up. Now, there's only 2 names I'm really interested if he will even go that direction. You got Bivol and you got Benavidez. If he could, if it happens, if he gets Bivol and beats Bivol, you know who's standing right there. He made the non-believers a believer. Dave Benavidez is there, man. It should be interesting, but it really all depends on Canelo what he wants to do next in Turkey Al-Ashi. It's unfortunate we're not going to get to see a rematch with him and Crawford, but hey, Crawford, look, styles make fights. And I think that Crawford is a science behind the boxing game. Everybody that had Earl Spence win, I kept telling people Crawford's going to do it. My heart at the time wanted Canelo to win, but right here, in la cabeza, my mind, I just felt like Crawford was going to win. Because he's just a better skill for skill. He's just better. He knows how to move. And when you got somebody like Canelo, like I said, I really don't know what the game plan was with him fighting him. I really felt like at that moment, Canelo had to make some sacrifices in that match, but who knows? There was a lot of things that were going on, but I hope that this fight doesn't take anything away from Crawford, because when you talk about you were cramped up, you weren't feeling it, okay, it kind of sounds like excuses, even from a big fan. And don't hate me, don't think that I'm not gonna be a fan. It's just we ain't trying to hear excuses. Hey, you know what you signed up for. You can't say that Crawford hasn't fought through injuries and won. We'll see what happens, man. Watching Canelo is amazing, bro. Y'all don't understand, especially being a fan. And when he wins, everything stops for just a moment, just to get to see Canelo fight. So if he got 2 more, let's just enjoy him. And for any upcoming boxer, take some advice from a person that's been there, done it, and who knows what other level he's going to take it to. And he has showed you, hey, this is the way it needs to be done. Don't be disrespecting your opponent. Don't get on social media and stop posting like, hey, man, I made it pretty much, while you still got a lot more work to do. Like I said, the interview got some valuable lessons, and shout outs to Canelo for learning English. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited. He's dead, what they're saying. He coming back in September. We'll see what happens. But y'all do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support on me, gente. I hope you're doing good. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, wherever you're at in your life. Please take care of yourself. And always remember, check out the website, r2drec.com, and have peace in your heart. Have faith and never give up. All right, see you on the next one.